Bigata H Kai, Yamada's First Time, is a genuinely hilarious anime about high school romance. The story follows Yamada, a 15-year-old high school student whose goal is to have sex with 100 different guys by the end of high school. Now I know what you're thinking. It's a show about a 15-year-old girl trying to have sex? Isn't that kind of creepy and perverted? I can see where this viewpoint is coming from, but there are many things you have to consider. First of all, Yamada's First Time is a Japanese anime that takes place in Japan, and the age of consent in Japan is 13, which means by Japanese standards, Yamada is well over the appropriate age to be pursuing sexual desires. The main problem is that most of us are thinking about the connection between age and sex from an American viewpoint, and in context with the rest of the world, this viewpoint is narrow-minded and highly problematic. In the United States, the age of consent ranges state by state, from 16 to 18. However, in every other first-world country on Earth, the age of consent is much lower. In China, it is 14, in Spain, it is 13, in Germany, it is 14, and etc. The problem with the United States is that cultural traditions passed down from the Puritans are still in full effect, and as a result, sex is considered to be a highly taboo subject. What most people don't seem to understand is that being attracted to 15-year-old girls is completely natural and is not considered pedophilia. A pedophile is somebody who is attracted to children aged 10 and under. This is completely unnatural because these children haven't undergone puberty yet. There are two other classes of underage attraction that most people like to ignore. The first is hebephilia, attraction to people aged 11 to 15, and the other is ephebophilia, attraction to people aged 15 to 19. So no, being attracted to a 15-year-old girl doesn't make you a pedophile. It makes you an ephebiophile. And there is a huge difference that people need to understand. My Uncle Alex was recently arrested for having sex with a 17-year-old girl. And he is now serving a 3-year prison sentence. There's no justice in this fucking world when a man can be imprisoned for having sex with a girl that the rest of the world considers to be a mature adult. And now he's going to be labeled as a pedophile for the rest of his life, even though he isn't a fucking pedophile. He's, if anything, an ephebiophile. You fucking people are so obsessed with age like that's the only thing that matters. What we need to do is establish a criteria for what makes somebody attractive despite age. Just look at these two girls. The one on the left is obviously more attractive due to her curvy body, right? Well, guess what? I have the ages mixed around. Yeah, you were attracted to the 15-year-old. Who's a fucking pedophile now, you piece of shit? Every single day, I daydream of finding one of the people who sat on the jury that put my innocent uncle in prison, so I can beat their fucking face in with a bat. If I showed those motherfuckers these same photos, they would be more attracted to the 15-year-old girl too, but those hypocritical bastards would never admit it. Instead, they just cast judgment upon their fellow man for something that they